Do you need iPads for registration? How many would you recommend for the event with 200, 300 attendees? And I know it kind of depends and all that fun stuff. So, how would you guys kind of roughly spec out how many iPads are needed? And how do you guys think about that?
I think this is something that we would see in pre-production, depending of what's the workflow that is the flow that is expected of attendees. Very quickly, with 300 people, I would say 2, 3 iPads, we have plenty. We saw it earlier. Pairing the badge is very quick. It's a few seconds more than printing the labels itself. So I wouldn't be too concerned with it. And it's always a great moment also when we're at registration to be able to speak with the attendees, give them their badge, and just say like a 5 second of what this badge is all about to make sure that we are getting the engagement that we're looking for. So I'll go with 3.
I love it. So the next question gets into kind of the technical specifics of the badge. So Anonymous asks, I saw on the variable data printed on the label of the sample I shared earlier. Do you have options where you can print variable data directly onto the badge, like in a PVC plastic badge without the label?
Yeah, I can say it's like a copy and paste of my answer earlier. Not yet. This is something we are looking into. We did get that request more than once to print directly on site, but it's not currently available, but definitely on the roadmap of our product team.
One thing I think that so this badge right here, this is from Elevate last week. They utilized Klik, and this has like a white printed label. Obviously, a little bit less expensive to be able to do that, but we do have the option to do a transparent printed, and I'm hoping I'm not going on a limb. There we go. And Christine actually has an example of one where you can almost make it look like it's printed on the badge by using that transparent printing on there too, which I think is a little bit better an option on there too, because if, for example, you need to rip this off for any reason, you can quickly do that versus, if you print directly on PVC, it's just recycled. So I saw a question for how long it takes to pair the badge at registration. So it's very fast. I've now experienced it many times. It's like, a few seconds, I would say, on there too. But, it's definitely, if they obviously want to change their information on the iPad, might add a little bit more time, but it's really very, very, very fast. So